baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And here it comes.
That's the ball. That's down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Low. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
2-1 now. There's a strike. Two now. And that one off the outside edge. And that's ball four.
And he's a guy that will certainly think about stealing a bag or two. Not the kind of speed you want to put on base in a tie game.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. In there, and it's 0-1. Trout over at first with one away. That's to third. Paredes. Jump throw. Awesome play there.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Number 58, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Clevenger getting cranked up as well. Runner at second, 2 down. Misses off the plate, and that's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz. And a pitch. And that's in for a strike. Ohtani, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a cutter, and he occasionally uses a curve. The pitch. Strike two. Singy Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that dominant on the mound and be one of the top hitters in the game. And just watching that, it's got to take your breath away a little bit if you're a manager or a teammate to see this actually happening before your eyes.
Kicks and deals. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. That one misses. The count now 2-2. 2-2 on the way.
Ball. Count is full.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second. The second.
All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. A tough challenge in this one. An excellent arm on the mound. Singy, they're going to have to capitalize on their opportunities.
Yeah, and they're not going to get a whole lot if he pitches the way that he's capable of pitching. So, be ready to swing from the first pitch. You get something straight, man, you better turn on it.
And now it's Brandon Lau. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 now. And that just misses.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. 2 out.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited. It was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. We played an inning. No score. Back now in Tampa Bay. Second inning set to go. Brandon Drury to the plate. McClanahan back to work. And ball one.
One ball, no strike.
They say it went.
1 and 2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here's Gio Urshela. Check swing went around. Strike one. Second inning here, no score. Check swing, and he held up.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
That one to first. Diaz takes it to the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Matt Thaiss comes up to hit here. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
The wind of the pitch. And another ball. Swings and misses. And that is strike two. The wind to kick the pitch. In the dirt. Bethencourt down to first. In time, the 2-3. From One Twins Way in Minneapolis, welcome inside Target Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. All right. right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And now here's the starter for Minnesota, Pablo Lopez.
Well, Boog, he's the type of guy that you can bet on to give you quality innings most of the time he goes out there. Guy knows how to pitch. He's got good stuff. Sometimes it can be even plus stuff. First time through the order, though, I think that's going to tell us a lot about how he's feeling today and how he's going to settle into this ball game and attacking hitters.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. And strike two.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Luis Robert now. One down, base is empty. And there's a ball.
1-1.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Andrew Vaughn now. Kepler makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. End of a half inning of play. The Twins coming up, no score. Back in Minnesota, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, this guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates, and guys that are playing behind him just seem to take it to another level. You know, he's the type of guy, he's not having a good day, to try to save that bullpen for the game and the next game. He'll go out there and wear it. So in this one, if he can keep his pitch count down early, he has the ability to work deep into this ball game.
Number 47, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball three.
3-0.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Now Correa up to hit. In there for strike one. Cease with a move to first. And he dives back in safely. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Here's the 0-2. Good eye right there. The 1-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. Berger. Toss to second. On to Vaughn. 2.
Batting third. The designated hitter. Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton. Well struck left field. Benintendi going back on it. Back some more. Gone. Byron Buxton blasts one out. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
It's another day and it's still no stress, so I'm heading downtown and I'm so well dressed. Got money in my pocket and I swear we gon' stop like we headed to Miami.
Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Trevor Larnach. Off the plate, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks getting loose out there. Santos, the right-hander, also getting loose. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Full count.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swung on, belted. Way back there. Off the batter's eye and gone. A towering shot to center, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Miranda. And first offering is fouled off. Good eye right there.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Joey Gallo. First offering misses the mark. That's inside. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Righty to the plate. And foul ball. Righty delivers and misses inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Max Kepler at the plate. First offering, and it just misses. Miranda over at second. Gallo at first. 2 out of the inning. The 1-1. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is gone. Max Kepler knocks one out, and they tack on 3. It's 5-zip. And Siggy, he may not own him, but he's taken out a lease with an option to buy.
Yes, Boog, and he's got great credit, so every time he comes to the dish, you know he's going to get the deal done. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dylan Cease is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Jimmy Lambert gets the call from the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 58, Jimmy Lambert.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing and thunder in that bat. He makes the grab, and that is that. They had the long ball working 3 times for a total of 5 runs. On to the second from Minneapolis. It's the Twins 5 and the White Sox nothing. New inning getting started. Here's Eloy Jimenez.
The designated hitter, Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Swing and a base hit.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jake Berger steps to the plate for the White Sox. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Way out front for strike two.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it. This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Number 22 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The 0-1. In the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. And now a man into scoring position. Jimenez on at second with two down. Next offering upstairs.
It's a good take.
Next one misses. Full count now. Two outs. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Pablo Lopez done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jorge Alcala.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez. Base hit center field. Jimenez around third.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 on with 2 away. Elvis Andrus steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's a strike. First and second, 2 down. That misses, and the count even 1-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Caleb Thielbar, the left-hander, up and throwing. Pagan warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. And it's fouled away. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. At the belt and fires. Stays alive. pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Andrew Benintendi hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Back to the top of the lineup. Benintendi up here. He's 0 for 1. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Bases loaded, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 2-run game.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now it's Luis Robert. Struck out swinging his first time. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3. Inning.
Say he got 2, I said I'm cool. He looked at me like, you crazy. My heart stopped beating to the drum, but I sang this tune I wrote for you, and your DJ. Play me the song, who set the moon. She want the truth, it's not the hot behind the face. Take a break. Not a relationship, at least I try. Baby, gotta make a couple rounds. Oh, I'll make it back to you to settle down.
Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Nico Horner in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Scherzer deals. He swings and fouls one off. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And there's a foul ball. So here's Scherzer. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Dansby Swanson stands in, and first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And it's even up. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Nimmo makes the catch, and that'll do it. Middle of the first, bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, getting the nod in this one, it'll be Marcus Stroman.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. It's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be, because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Stroh, a former first-round pick out of Duke back in 2012. When he was at Duke, he actually was a two-way guy. He played middle infield. He still loves to shag taking ground balls at short or third or second. Really good athlete. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Yeah, this is a guy that goes out there every time looking to prove that height does not measure heart. It's something that he has written on the bill of his cap oftentimes when he's pitching.
Here comes a pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Starling Marte up to hit. And that one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
And now it's even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. Marte retired. Let's take a look at our lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
0-1 now.
1-1.
And that one upstairs. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. That's down and in. Pete Alonso waiting to hit for the Mets. Three and two now. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
So two down, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. And that's outside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Now one missed. Jeff McNeil, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Here's a 3-0. And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. Lindor on second. Alonso on at first with 2 down. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brandon Hughes throwing and getting ready for David Ross. Thompson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Here's Mark Canha. Ground ball left side. Over to Hosmer, and that is the inning. Nothing for the Mets in the first. Second inning coming up from Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Top of the second, and now here is Seiya Suzuki. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Matthew Ross umpiring behind home plate for us in this one. He's got a reputation for having a bit of a wide strike zone, Chris.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. He rewards pitchers when they're working the edges and sometimes a little bit beyond that. So for the hitters, just have to really be aware. Don't miss your pitch when you get it early in the count.
Scherzer ahead 1-2. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Trey Mancini waiting to hit for the Cubs. Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
3-2. Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Trey Mancini now. And fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Cody Bellinger stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. In 2019, Cody Bellinger became the first Dodger player ever to collect the MVP, the Gold Glove, and the Silver Slugger in the same season. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he deals. And a good eye there. No score here in the second. The wind and the pitch. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And a pitch. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. just not able to square it up.
Kicks and deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Left-hand hitter waits. Struck him out looking. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go on the hill here today. Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third. He did not go around. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kershaw fires. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And the pitch is outside. Ball one. Kershaw, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The pitch. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
Oh. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swings and misses, and we're filled up. The line to kick the pitch. And a strikeout. Clayton Kershaw off to a fast start.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the #3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's in there for strike one. Chris Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
In the air, right side of the infield. And it drops in. And that keeps the inning going.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one's in there, 0-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. The Cards leave one, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
Here's Mookie Betts. The pitch. The other way. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. Now a high fly ball out to left center. O'Neill makes the catch. Runner tags up for third, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Batting third.
Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Yeah, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Betts takes his lead at third with one away. And now 2-0.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Fly ball down the right field line. This one's got a chance. Home run. Max Muncy leaves the yard, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over.
Let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill, they ain't got no skill, they ain't got no will for real. I was on Central Road, trying to make my dream come true. Youngin' from Delamo, trying to let y'all know just what we go through. I was back to back, shack for a pack of thing wasn't on F. As a matter of fact, it was half of that. Stop going to church, like what it's all worth. What would Jesus do if he was in these shoes? If Johnny pull up, I'm in the trunk. I was off that Jesus. Had a passion of Christ, I ain't need a Jesus piece. Just needed the people to believe in me. I ain't need an AP to put my city on the MAP. Was away from the ECC. The OG told me stick to slaying them ABCs. My name must be Abraham Lincoln. I'm innocent. Life is too short, you should be getting it. Wanna get in this gut? If you knew better, you would. Gotta go hard in the paint. Got a night ride when they call it a day. All work, no play. Crank up the ball in the chain. Drop off on all of you lanes. Y'all all in my way. Hey, they've been afflicted by this. Off top, on top of the injured list. Sit them in intensive. We out like mama say, raising all of the stakes. To win it, I've been. I need hollandaise. On the block and I'm locked in. Got it in, wanna get in, what's good? Saints on new team, saints on new dance. cliche. If it's not making dollars, baby, it's not making sense. How you picky with your art when you can't even pay your rent? Shit for years and years and years, but seems you haven't made a dent. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. Private after parties, red carpets, real Barbies. Fish scale taught me they reel you in just to hold you back. Don't need your MTV, your press. If it ain't about USD, save your breath. Grew up on EBT, VHS. Don't say less if you want, but we gon' make a mess. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. Till 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. No, we ain't living. Kick in the door, you won't get answers. Too late to board. This plane doesn't land. Take off your coat, take off your mask. We gon' take what we want, cause this would never last. 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. Till 6 in the morning. 6 in the morning. At 2, there's little reason. 3, the phones are ringing. 4, we ain't leaving no more, no more. No 4, her glitters weak. At 5, we might be weak. At 6, they kick out the door, the door. We ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. No, we ain't leaving. We ain't leaving. Kakalaka and Compton. Check it out. The loops for the troops, more bounds to the ounce. And wow, how now, brown cow. We're ill till the skill gets down for the flex. Next is the textbook old to the new, but the rest are doo-doo. From radio to the video to Arsenio, tell me, yo, what's the scenario?
True blue, Scooby-Doo, whoopie-doo. Scenarios, radios, rates more than 4. Scores for the scores that smother dance floors. Now I go for mine, shades of seashore. Ship shape, crush grapes, apes to play tapes. Make drapes for the weight of an Ella, an Ea. Simply just a leader. Base in the space means peace, see you later. Later, alligator. Pop the weasel and the earth's an inflator. So yo, the D, what the O? Incorporated INC into a flow. Funk, flip, flat, back, first, fist, foul, fight, laugh. Yo, how'd that sound? Ooh.
It's a leader quest mission and we got the goods here. Never on the left cause my right's my good ear. I could give about an ill subliminal. Stay away from crime so I ain't no criminal. I love my young nation, groovy sensation. No time for hibernation, only elation. Don't ever try to test the water, little kid. Yo, Mr. Busta Rhymes, tell them what I did.
Heard you rushed and brushed and attacked. Then they rebuked, then you had to smack. Causing rambunction throughout the sphere. Raise the levels of the boom inside the ear.
You know I did it, so don't violate or you'll get violated. The hip-hop sound is well agitated. We'll never waste no time on a played-out ego. So here's Busta Rhymes with the scenario.
Watch as I combine all the juice from the mind. Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Powerful impact, boom, from the cannon. Not bragging, try to reap a mind. Just imagine, vocabulary is necessary when digging into my library. Oh my gosh, eat it like the one beat to Tasha. All over the track, man. Pardon me, as I come back. As I did the girl, I had to beg your pardon. When I travel through the turn, I roll with the squadron. Row, like a dungeon dragon. Change your little jaws cause your pants are sagging. Try to step to this, I will put you in a turban and have it smelling right like some old stale. Chuckity Choco, the chocolate chicken, the rear diesel. They were kicking, yo, bust it out before the buster another round. The rhythm is in sync, the vibes are on town. Ripping up the sound just like a ratio. Observe the vibe and check out the scenario. Yeah, my man. So what's the scenario? Check it. Here we go, yo. Check it. Here we go, yo. Check it. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say. But man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town.
Out here moving silly. Wonder why nobody ever make it out the city. Heard he got a in a heart full of envy. Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you nasty. Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. We all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must leave.
Just between me and you. Just between me and you. You just gotta see that. You just gotta see that. The crowd can't do what they do. The crowd can't do what. Keep working and your dreams might come true. She think I could be more romantic. I told her don't panic. My head is way out of this planet. I I'm way too poetic, looking for my Janet. I'm in a bad mood, need to go get a pack. They tryna do damage that she just won't manage. I stay on my pivot, ain't losing my balance. When people be different, don't trip on their habits. Keep loving yourself, don't worry about their absence.
Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just keep jumping through hoops. Can't stop, I must see.
Just between me and you, you just gotta see that through. Crowd can't do what they do. Keep working and your dreams might come true.
Today, some feelings I leave and call her, but feeling mistreated. I sleep on my and they tell me to drop, I don't see the reason. My missus went like a thief, together we getting mischievous. The bottom is way lonelier than the top, but these ain't seen it. Stop that, stop it please. You more concerned what others earn, that says a lot to me. I turned 1 million down 1,000,000 times, that's not a lot to me. The game is changing, I do the best that I can to attain it. If we gotta gamble, I bet on myself, all that other dangerous. I just made a way for myself from my west and my grandmama basement. So I think you should bow in the presence of greatness. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Stop that. Stop it, please. Stop that. Stop it, please. We talking about generational wealth, the pressure I built for myself. For all of the people who picks on my grandmama's shelf, who heard her say, give me the belt. I would imagine one day calling manifestation, and man would get taken away. We wasn't planning vacation like internet bandwidth was lagging. This feel like it's back in the day. It's all eyes like a captain would say. Treasure map is a trap and this rap is a rap till you back on the app. It's a matter of fact that you gotta protect your neck like a giraffe. While a calendar counting the days only count if it's cash. When you hit the mattress, imagine a mansion. I feel like a madman, a master in a vain living. I'm pretending I'm thankful at Thanksgiving. I just bought a change you can't change. See all my potential in pain dealing with the way to success and it tastes bittersweet. I mean, you far from your kin, you not one of them. To them, your light and get grim like a gremlin. It is what it is until feeling switch, and then it's whoa, 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 whoa. Stop that. Stop it, please. Stop that. Stop it, please.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest. So won't you hear the rain? You're still on my mind. Say I ain't seen you in a couple months, but if you, baby, you could get the sun and all that conflict we could work out. So go ahead, put this good what you about. Second time around, we can get it started like black eyed peas in town. There's nothing to figure out. Yeah. So baby, you're the greatest of all time, the greatest.
here in San Diego. And now it's Elias Diaz.
Number 35, Elias Diaz.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down. That's in for a strike at 95.